Good morning, Abhi. Good morning, Malvika. I believe all of you can see me. Let everyone join in. I'll just slow down a little bit. Being the first day, many of them must be facing difficulty in joining for the class. So I'll be going slow. I'll give you a minute's time so that everyone can join in. You are messaging me now. Being the first day, I'll be going very, very slow. If any of your friends are facing any difficulties in joining, just let me know. One moment. Meghna is unable to join. Hold on, friends. Just want need a doubt. I need a doubt to be clarified. People are attending from the platform. One moment. Where will it show that I'm going live from the web version? We have to get inside the batch. Okay. On the right side, is it? Okay. So you should just go to the batch in the overview. Inside the batch on the right side, it will be visible, right? One moment, friends. A few of them are unable to join. Good morning, Anshuman. Good morning, Swapna. Can somebody who's using from the web version, can you please raise your hands? I'm finding a bit difficulty. Okay. Hi, Badshah. Good morning. Can you hear me? Hello. Okay, I think that was by mistake. Yes, Badshah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Is the are you you were able to join in comfortably, right? You are joining from web or from the app? I believe you are comfortable. That's how you are here. Okay. I think you rose your hands by mistake. Let's friends wait for some more time. Let others also join in. And I think they have joined. Let's wait for some more time. Ashok, posting this here is of no use because only the people who have already joined for the class are the ones who will see this link. Jagdish, Jagdish, can you hear me? Jagdish, can you hear me? Yes, am I audible? All right, Jagdish, thank you. Fine. I think everybody has been able to join in. Anshuman, good morning, Anshuman.
Morning, sir. Audible?
Yes, absolutely audible. Yes, thank you, Anshuman. Anything else you want to add on?
Just wondering if everything is sorted.
Yes. All right, it's sorted. I think some people are messaging on SCMPE demo. Yes,
You
I'll
want
take care of
the
that. Thank you, Anshuman. Thanks a lot. Let me just confirm if everybody are in. Good morning, Sudha. Let's wait for 2 more minutes. Good morning, Megnam. So you were able to join in, right? Okay. Now, anybody else who was unable to join today morning session? Friends, so I think we'll start off. Good morning, Rona. Good morning, Parvati. One moment. Few more people have joined in now. Let me provide them access. All right, friends, I believe everybody is live. Let me check if anybody else is messaging. No one. So, friends, shall we start off our session now? Perfect. One moment, friends. Just give me a moment. Friends, sorry for the interruption. Some people were having doubts, so they were calling, so I just thought of clearing their doubts. Pile on Zoom, it's not started. No, my class won't be there on Zoom, Pile. It will be in the app only. All right. Fine, friends. I believe everybody has joined in. Let's not waste any further time. Let us start off now. No, Payal, you have not missed. Being the first day, I will be very, very slow. So I know the first day there will be some technical difficulties. Many students will find some difficulty to join in. That's the reason I'm going very so slow on the first day. All right. Fine, friends. So I think I'll start off now. Good morning, everyone. I'm Tarun Jagdish, and we are all here today to start our SFM online regular batch. And this batch is applicable for November 2022 examination. Right? Even before I start any of my classes, we need to have very much clarity between you and me so that what I'm going to cover, what you're supposed to do on your own, and how together we all can achieve what we want to achieve. Even before I go to that, many of you might be attending my class from your application. Am I right? It is better to attend my class from the website. You can always visit class.tarunjagdish.com because it's easier for all of you to chat. This is a platform, class.tarunjagdish.com. So if you are attending from the web, it will become very easy for you to message. If you are attending from the mobile phone or tablet, it becomes very difficult for all of you to message and interact with me. And when you have more interaction, you enjoy the subject also more and you also get better results. All right. So, friends, now today's session on SFM, I want to know now many of you have joined over here. All right. Uh, Tell me, why are you here early morning today? What is the purpose of sacrificing your sleep and staying here in the morning? Learning and clearing the exam? Anshuman, let's be more specific. Yes, clearing the exam is the main purpose. For clearing the exam, you need to get some good marks. Motivation to clear the exam? Parvati, no, who's that? Payal, in that case, you can attend the motivation sessions. Why attend the whole class? Scoring good marks. How much marks do you want to score in SFM? Malvika, 100. There are people who have got 97, 98. There are a few people who have got 100 also. But here, let's be realistic. All right. How much? Parvati says 60 plus. Syllabus with motivation. 70 plus. Shruti says 75. Friends, from the past experience, I've been training SFM from the last almost 10 years now. From the past experience, I can tell one thing: scoring 70 plus marks in the examination is absolutely possible provided we follow certain rules together. All right. Now, to get this marks, can you do this alone? No. Can I do this alone? No. We both need to do certain things together. We need to form an agreement which is called as the win-win agreement. Yes. Ideally, friends, there are four situations. The first one is called as win-win. The second one is called as win-lose. One moment. Win-lose. The third one is called as lose-win. And the last one is called as lose-lose. Win-win, win-lose means I win but you lose. Will that go in the long run? No. Lose-win, I lose, you win. Will that go in the long run? No. Lose-lose, I also lose, you also lose. Will that go in the long run? But what works in the long run is win-win. I also win, you also win. Are you all clear with this part, friends? This situation is what you call it as the win-win situation. So here also what I'm expecting is a win-win agreement where me as a faculty, I will do certain parts. You as students will do certain parts so that together as a team we can win-win. So now tell me friends, as a faculty, what am I supposed to do so that you can score more than 70 marks? Tell me all your expectations here. Clarity of concepts. Perfect. So I'll start with that. You need clarity on the concept. You must understand the concept very, very clearly. Anshuman, you want to go from a basic level to a pro level? Wonderful. Exam oriented approach? Very good, Meghna. What else do you expect? Question analysis? You mean the question paper analysis, right, Akhil? Problem solving? Yes, I think that comes in exam oriented, right? Or do you mean the practical problem solving means the real practical case studies? Practical, all right. 100% coverage, very, very important. Then theory notes, wonderful. Then time management to solve the problem. Time management, very good. Timely completion, wonderful. How to analyze the questions? Okay, how to analyze questions? Wonderful. Next one. What else? Doubt clearance, wonderful. I think I'll put students in the next page. This page is getting full. From students' point of view, I have one request. Okay, I'll write down that over here. Please ask your doubts. Only if you ask your doubts, what I can do, I can help you to clarify. Follow TDS sir without question. I will never entertain that, Anshuman. If you follow me without questioning, your brain will not work. You need to come up with your own thought process, challenge what I'm taking, and ultimately we both should come at a consensus. Yes, what else should I cover? How to complete our portion within time. So, one day before exam. Am I right? Shruti, that's what you meant there, right? One day before exam. Model test paper. Okay, we'll discuss this part also. Do the things that we ask you to do. Wonderful. Yes, friends, what else do you expect from me? I think major points are covered. I will explain to you based on this. I'll give you one more point is there. Anyone wants to add anything, you can add up. Then we will discuss these points one by one. I believe all the points are covered over here, friends. Let us discuss these points one by one. so that we can understand how we are going to go forward. First one, clarity on concepts. Friends, let me tell you, friends, how my class is going to work from today. I will be giving you two books. One will be the concept book, where I'll be giving you all the concepts, and the other book will be called as the practice book. Here we will be doing all the practical problems. Concept book, practical book. In the concept book, we will cover all the concepts thoroughly. And every concept, I will give you some stupid example, some stupid story. But one thing I can assure, by the time that story is over, you will be very much thorough with the concept. Everybody clear? My only request to you is whatever concepts I take on a daily basis as students, what you're supposed to do is, what are you supposed to do? Revise the concepts daily. So once you revise it daily, it becomes easy for you to understand the flow of the subject, easy for me to explain the advanced level concepts. Everybody clear with the first point? Second one, what someone has told is go from basics to pro. My full class order will be like that, easy to tough. And when we go to the advanced level, I will show you how practically the entire shares are traded in the stock market, how you can actually do share trading. We will in fact have a Zerodha account in which I will invest some funds, we will decide and we will buy some securities also, so that you get the practical application of whatever you're learning in the class. Everybody clear? Third point is what? Exam oriented. Friends, I told you I'll give you two books. Concept book, practice book. Concept book, full logic. Practice book, full exam problems only. So that in minimum time we can cover maximum. Apart from that, CA study material of SFM has got lot of questions. All those questions I won't be working out in the class, but I will be sharing with you videos on the same thing which you have to do it as homework. So I will do exam oriented tough problems in the class. You have to do additional problems as homework, so that together as a team we can complete the entire syllabus. So I'll write down over here, revise study material problem solving videos as homework. So what will happen is one concept, we will do one question or two tough questions in the class. There will be three or four easy questions in your study material. Those problems I have already solved it, and that video you have to see and you have to solve it on your own. That way, all one day before the exam, you have to just go through my book. Don't go through the study material. But while practicing, you have to do those additional problems also. Everybody clear with that? Next one. Question paper analysis, we will do it in the end. Once I cover my entire class, I will show you the question paper and we will discuss it together. Next point, practical. You will be not only given the conceptual area and the examination area, I will show you practically how the share market works by showing you moneycontrol.com website and Zerodha. These two platforms I will show you. 100% coverage. Friends, I am covering 100% over here. In the end, you can check and you will understand that nothing beyond what I have covered will come in the exam. Everybody clear with this? Next one, theory. Friends, I'll share with you a PPT which will contain the entire study material theory, and I will also be discussing the same either in the class or by way of recorded video. However, we will be covering 100% theory also, so that from the exam point of view, you definitely get those extra 20 marks. Everybody clear? Time management. Friends, I will share with you two types of time management. One, time management one day before the exam. Two, time management during the study leave time, so that you can all plan your studies accordingly. Timely completion. Friends, my class will be getting over by August 22nd, because from August 22nd, I'll be taking face-to-face classes. So at any cost, I have to complete my class by August 22nd. So today is July 11th, I believe, right? So we have 40 days. I'll be taking my class consistently. There will be two or three special classes also, friends. Just be prepared for that. Apart from that, all the other classes will be happening in the morning. That will be 5 days a week. All right. It will be Monday to Saturday, except for Fridays. I'll be having classes every 5 days every week. I hope you're clear with that part also. Yes, Anshuman, the entire SFF will get over in 40 days, precisely 120 hours. All right. Next one. How to analyze the question? By the time I complete my class, you will be able to analyze the question on your own. You can check it for yourself because I'll give you a very simple method of presentation, basic data, analysis, and conclusion. All right. Payal, the timings are going to be morning normally 6:30 to 9:30. First week it will be 7 to 9:30. First week only. That's because I have a little bit of pending areas in SEMPE which I'm taking in the evenings. So only the first week it will be 7 to 9:30. From next week onwards it will be 6:30 to 9:30. All right. And in between you will have a 15 minutes of break time. Doubt clearance, as I have told, friends, you are supposed to do what? Ask your doubts. Everybody clear with that? Okay. One day before the exam, I will give you full plan once we complete the entire syllabus. Test paper we will try. Okay. Last time I had conducted the main challenge is sitting and correcting those test papers. We will work out this one point together. All right. So all these points I will do. As students, you have to do just one more point. Okay. Whatever problems we do in class, you have to work out 2 times without looking. This is very, very important. And why this is important, I will tell you today around 9:30 a.m. when I share with you the story of one of my students whose name is Shanil Usman and how working out 2 times helped him in his career. All right. So, friends, if I do my part clearly, I will give you clarity on the concepts, take you from basic to the professional level, exam oriented, practical, 100% coverage, theory, time management, analyze the question, clear all your doubts, and you ask all your doubts. You revise your concepts daily, you revise the study material problems on your own, and you work out every question that we do in class 2 times without looking. Together as a team, we will easily be able to score 70 plus marks, and this is not something what I'm simply telling to make you happy. You can ask many of my past students. On an average, more than 50% students have actually scored more than 70 marks. And the ones who have prepared less also, they were able to score a 40, 50 or a 60 also. There are people who have also scored 85, 90. 70 plus is realistic. It is easily achievable. Harish, you have a doubt? Harish, some faculties are covering it in 300 hours. Harish, you can attend the class and see. I'll show you the entire material. SFM 100% with concept is easily coverable in 120 hours, and you can ask any of the past students. When you go for 300 hours, I will tell you what basically happens. I can do a research on SFM. I can go on covering more and more and more and more problems which are not exam oriented. And many people actually do that. What happens in the end is you will have a 200 300 hours of material with you. You will go through the entire material. One day before the exam, most of the students struggle because they don't know from where to study, and out of the 300, almost 150 hours is research material. You can go on doing research. For example, I can just give you a very simple example. There is a concept called as Blackstone's model. Logic wise, if you understand, and two problems we do, exam point of view, beyond that, nothing can come. But black shorts alone, I have seen many classes going around 20 hours, 30 hours, 40 hours and covering the same thing. But all that extra 30 hours is not which is relevant from exam point of view. My objective right now over here is you get full clarity on the concept. You will cover all the study material problems, entire textbook you can check, entire past examination questions you can check, everything will be covered. Okay, Meghna, your doubt is that how you can attend the missed classes? Meghna, you will have recorded lectures available. So keeping the recorded lectures, you will be able to attend the missed classes also. Yes, friends. Any other doubts? Just one moment, friends. Parvati, you don't need to read through the basics of IPCC. I will start today's class with the basics only. So you will get clarity on the same thing. All right. Meghna, Saturday only class. Sunday, as of now, I'm not planning any classes. If required, I will keep it later on. All right. Every day morning 6:30 to 9:30. Just first week alone, it will be not covering 3 hours. First week 7 to 9:30. Next week onward 6:30 to 9:30. All right. So today's class is 7. Tomorrow also will start at 7. Day after tomorrow we'll see. Based on our class flow, etc., I might change it back to 6:30 a.m. All right, friends. Can you please write down this in your books now? Jagdish, you are already logged in. That's how you are able to attend this class. Let me check if anybody else is unable to attend. I believe everybody is joined in and everybody is comfortable. Please write down this, friends. This is the first day of our class and the first part of the contract. So whatever is written over here, everything I will be covering. Payal, the class is happening on two platforms, class.tj.com, class.capsforca.com. You can attend from wherever you are joining for the class. If you are a CAP student, join from the CAPS platform. Otherwise, you can join from the TJ platform. Doesn't matter. Okay. Class will be the same. Both the places, it is the same class, parallelly streaming in both the places. You write down all this. Jagdish, right now you're attending the demo class. Once it goes to premium, that will be after 1 week. First week is free demo. So everyone who's got any doubts or apprehensions, they can attend the free demo. They can understand my style of classes. After 1 week, okay, premium batch students will be added to a separate batch, just like the demo batch. All right. But access will be provided only to those who are joining for the main SFM class. Are you all clear? Are you all done writing this, friends? Parvati, don't worry, the premium list is not yet finalized and approved. If you have, already paid for the classes, your name will already come there. Don't worry about that. If it is not come now, it will come within that 1 week's time. All right. Are you all done writing this? Write down this now, the students part also. Nanma, the volume is going low. Is anybody else facing that issue? Nanma, can you please try from some other device and see? Please write down this also. Then we'll start off with our class positively. I believe you are done writing this, friends. Fine. So final, I'll just give you one more overview of how I'll be covering my classes so that there is no more doubts in this area. Overview. I will start with concept. Concept will be directly linked to exam level tough problems. Okay. So this will be done from the material. All right. And once these are done, you will have to do similar type study material problems for which additional videos will be provided to you. Okay. This will be done by you. Okay. So once I do the concept, I do the tough exam level problems, and then you do similar type of study material problems. It does 100% coverage. And these are the two things you are supposed to focus on one day before the exam. All right, because here we'll cover everything, every tough question, let it be of study material, of or past examination, everything will be covered over here. Okay, this will be only the easy type repeated problems which we don't need to waste our time in the class. So for example, if we do a particular concept and we already learn the concept, we work out two good questions, then some similar type repeated problems will be there. This way we will be getting 100% coverage. All right. And for theory, I'll be doing the theory PPT. Okay. So this will help you to score the 20 marks. This entire thing will help you to score another, around 40-50 marks. So that is how out of this 20, you can score an easy 16. Here you can score a 50 to 60 based on, how much is your presentation skills, etc., which you will develop in the class. So that's how we are targeting a total 70 marks scorage from the exam. Just draw this chart also so you get clarity on how we are proceeding further. Payal, in case you have any doubts, first thing, even when the class is going on, I'll be creating a WhatsApp group, all right? So that all of you are added to the WhatsApp group. So any doubts comes up, if you are unable to contact me, you can always contact me on the WhatsApp group. Or if you have any other doubts, you can always get in touch with me on my WhatsApp number. I'll give that also right away now. You have to give me a day or 2 days time. I will clarify your doubt, all right? All the doubts, but you have to send an image of the question on which you have a doubt so that I can understand. And if possible, the solution also. Because many a times there can be assumption differences between how I solve it and how the study material solve it. Okay. Are you all done writing this, friends? Yes. So once you are done with this, I do my part thoroughly. You do your part thoroughly. As a team, we will surely win. Shall we start with our class positively on this note now, friends? Keep this with you. On the last day of the class, we will go back, we will review this, and we will understand whether we have sorry, whether we have covered all the points that are mentioned over here. All right. So now, friends, I'll start with first chapter, basics. Okay. In basics, I will cover for all of you the following areas. We will start with the most basic NPV. We'll learn about cash flow. We will learn about discount factor. We will learn about IRR, profitability index, and the last one, how to value any asset. So friends, this is what I'll be covering now in the basics area. Only then we will go to the SFM chapter, because I'm presuming that most of you must have forgotten your basics in what you learned in your intern, or you must not be strong enough in that. Can you please write down this? Are you all done writing this? Perfect. Let's start with the first concept now. So, friends, I told you you have to keep two books. Today, you whatever book you are keeping, call that book as a concept book. Problem solving we will not do today. Today will be mainly concepts only. So I'll write down concept number one, NPV. All right. Now, friends, in order to explain this concept, I want any one person from this classroom who wants to do some form of business. Tell me, friends, who wants to do business? Anshuman, you want to do business? Parvati, even you want to do business? I will take Parvati for this example. I have taken Anshuman in many of my previous class examples of my SEMPE and SFM. So Parvati is doing a business. Tell me, my dear friends, what business Parvati is doing? What business Parvati is doing? Parvati, even you can suggest some business that you want to do. Textile business, Pani Puri business, is it? All right, I will take the Pani Puri business. Let's assume Parvati is selling Pani Puri. I do believe everybody knows what's a Pani Puri, right? Just for my confirmation, I'll just show you. This is a Pani Puri, right? So let's assume that Parvati is, opened a new roadside shop where, she will be selling Pani Puri and making profit out of this. Tell me, friends, what is going to be the investment in starting a Pani Puri business? Swapna, early morning, your mouth is watering. Tell me. First year, What is going to be the investment in Pani Puri business? 25,000, you basically need a roadside place where you will be selling pani puri, plus you will be requiring, let us say, a particular box or a table on which you will be keeping that pani puri, right? Assume that your investment is going to be 10,000 rupees, right? Then year one, let's assume Parvati is going to do pani puri business only for 1 year, after which she will stop that business and she will, start practicing as a CA. So year one, she will sell pani puri, she will get some revenue minus purchases. She will be purchasing the raw material for pani puri, for which there will be some expenditure, and she will make some profit. How much profit will Parvati make in the first year? Move to Dubai. Tell me, how much profit will Parvati make in the first year? 3,000 rupees. Assume she makes a profit of 3,000 rupees. After that, she will shut down the business. So, when she will shut down the business, all the furniture, etc., that she had, she will sell that furniture. And assume by selling the furniture, she got 8,000 rupees back. This is the furniture sold. This one is the furniture bought. All right. Now, my question to you is 10,000 she invested, she got 3,000 at the end of 1 year, and she got 8,000. Is Parvati happy or sad? Tell me. Swapna says happy, Vijayalakshmi says happy, Payal says sad. Those who said happy, tell me why is she happy? Those who told sad, you tell me why is she sad? Ashish is saying depends on her expectation. Parvati is sad. We'll do one thing, we'll interact with Parvati to understand why she is sad. Parvati, can you please raise your hands up? Do you know how to raise your hands? We will be having an option of raising hands so we can interact also. Yes, Parvati, can you hear me? You have to enable your mic to speak. Okay, you have to give permissions to the mic, otherwise, you might not be able to speak. They will ask you permission, you have to say yes. Can you hear me, Parvati? Yes, Parvati, you're audible right now. Parvati, you told you are sad. Can you tell me why you are sad? Profits is low. How much profit are you expecting? Okay, we'll talk in percentage terms. Okay, let's take 10%. How much is 10,000 into 10%? That is 1,000, right? You have got 1,000. Am I right? That means your expectation is more than 10%. Am I right? Okay. Parvati is sad, assuming her expectation is 20%. Parvati, you can unmute yourself. You can mute yourself back now, or I will just deny the request. All right, I'll do that here. Thank you, Parvati. Thank you so much. So, friends, Parvati is expecting to get a 20% return. Now, if she is investing 10,000 at 20 percentage, she is supposed to get at least 12,000 in her hands. Am I right? But she has got only how much? 11,000. That is the reason she is sad. So, I'll give a discount factor over here at the rate of 20%. So, this is something what you must have learned in your inter classes. Discount of 20% means 1 divided by 1.2. Year 0, what will be the discount factor? It will be 1. Year 1, it will turn out to be 0.833. This you can find out using your calculator. And your discounted cash flow will turn out to be 10,000 here. How much is 3,000 into 0.833? That is 2,500. And how much is 8,000 into 0.333? 0.833. That is turning out to be 6,667. So friends, if you look at it this way, do you get the answer as plus, sorry, not plus, minus 833. So tell me, my dear friends, If NPV is negative, will Parvati start Pani Puri business? The answer is no, because Parvati is sad. So friends, NPV, the formula is present value of inflow minus present value of outflow. Pani will come from her eyes. All right, here the present value of inflow is how much, friends? That is 2500 plus 6667 minus outflow is 10,000. So she gets the answer as 833. NPV, if it is negative, what are you supposed to do? You are supposed to reject the project. If NPV is positive, what are you supposed to do? You are supposed to accept the project. All right. Another way of looking at this is that Parvati is expecting how much percentage, friends? 20%. But she got only how much percentage? She got only 10 percentage. Hence, she is sad. Can you write down this in your books now, friends? All of you. Are you all clear with the concept? Please write down this. Friends, start writing with the introduction story, what I told you, okay? Parvati is starting Pani Puri business, and these are the cash flows. She is expecting 20%. Can I go to the next slide, friends? Once you are done, you have to tell me you're done, okay? And if you're not done, you have to tell me you're not done, because the speed is very, very important. I don't want to go extreme fast. I don't want to go slow also, okay? But everyone should be with me at the same place. So if I'm moving to the next slide, if anybody has not done, please message and tell me not done. That is the only way I will slow down and I'll go back to the previous slide, okay? Fine. Going little slow is okay. Going fast is not okay. You will not follow it. So I'll be going absolutely slow and very comfortable with the pace. Okay. Are you all done writing this also? Let others also finish it, friends. Perfect. I believe everybody is done writing this and everybody is clear with the logic of NPV, net present value. Okay, fine. So once you are done with the first concept, in the next problem will make her happy, is it? We'll come to that part. Harish will take some other example again with Parvati. First day of the class, first person sad. All right. Friends, even before I go to the next part, how to find out PV factor in calculator. Some of you know, some of you don't know. In our class at the final level, we will not depend on the present value table. We will only depend on the calculator. For example, for discount factor at 20%, the PV factor values, I'm not sure if you are familiar with it. They are 0.833. Then you have 0.694 and then you have 0.578. So these are the individual discount factors. If I add up all these things, I'll get the number as, hold on, 1 divided by, it will be, one moment, 2.105. Okay, this is what we call it as the annuity factor. Okay, these are all individual PV factors. So friends, just I'll tell you the steps involved. Step number one, in your calculator, you have to do 1 divided by 1.20 because the discount factor is how much? 20%. After you do this, you are supposed to press the multiply button. Okay, the multiply button 2 times. Okay. Step number three, then you can press equal to, equal to, you can go and pressing. This way, ideally 90% calculators will give you the discount factor. Can you check this and tell me whether you are getting the same thing? Yes. Perfect. So just write down this in your book so that tomorrow you don't have any confusion. Yes, Payal. Some calculator without multiply button you get the same values. Some calculator you don't get it. That's why I started giving this step. So if you are comfortable without multiply, well and good. All right, friends. Now, if you are doing this, every time after pressing equal to, if you do memory plus, you will get the annuity factor. Or some calculators have a button called as GT. You can use that button also to get the annuity factor. Are you all clear with this part? Equal to memory plus, equal to memory plus. Annuity factor is the total. Yes, Payal. If I'm taking year 1 to 3 on a consistent basis, it will turn out to be how much? 2.105. All right. Are you all done writing this, friends? Anshuman, mine is this one. Now, how do I? It is a DJ 240D. All right. Are you all done with this? Can I go to the next part? Okay. So, friends, we are done with concept one, that is NPV. Now, friends, I told you NPV. What is the formula for NPV? Present value of cash inflow minus present value of cash outflow. So, friends, here there is a key terminology. One is present value and the other one is cash flow. So until inter level, the questions directly gave you the cash flow. At the final level, we have to find out the cash flow on our own. Now tell me, friends, Parvati is doing what business? She is doing Pani Puri business. Am I right? So once she is doing this Pani Puri business, how will you derive at the cash flow of Parvati? So for example, I told you year one, she got 3,000 rupees by way of profits, plus she got back around 8,000 rupees by way of salvage value. This is what we have taken. Can you tell me the formula for this? Can you tell me the formula for this one? Sales minus cost. Ashish, when you take the cost, you have depreciation also involved in that. So should I take a depreciation for the purpose of finding out the cash flow? No, right? Then present value. Agreed, file. Forget about present value now. I'm talking about the formula for determining the cash flow. How will you determine the cash flow? Present value will do it separately. Now my focus is to get the cash flow. Revenue minus expense. I'll explain to you. Now if I take revenue minus expense, this will give me profit before tax. Am I right? Is this enough? From this, what am I supposed to reduce? Tax also. So once I reduce tax, what will I get over here? Profit after tax. But profit after tax is after considering depreciation. Now tell me, what am I supposed to do? Add back depreciation. So when I add back depreciation, I get the cash profit. Everybody agrees with me? Okay. But I am not talking about cash profit. I am talking about cash flow. So for cash flow minus, there will be some investments. That investments also has to be considered. Everybody clear with this? So friends, the formula for cash flow is profit after tax plus depreciation minus any form of capital expenditure, all right, minus any form of additional working capital. Wonderful, Rona. What is working capital? I'll explain to you. Write down this formula in your books. Okay. So when I do PAT plus depreciation, I will get the cash profit. These two are my investments. So whatever is the cash profit minus whatever investments I make is what is going to be my net cash flow. Please write down this in your books now, all of you. Hold on. Okay. Can I go to the next slide now? Sudha, non-operating expenditure in the sense, can you give me an example? You mean to say interest, is it? Yes, interest will be considered as an expenditure if we are looking at it from equity point of view. All right. There are two approaches: equity point of view approach, non-equity point of view approach. Long-term perspective or only equity perspective. Long-term means we'll assume that both loan providers and equity holders are investors. In that case, we will not show dividend also, we will not show interest also. But if we are doing from equity point of view, we will show interest as an expenditure. Are you clear with that now, Sudha? Payal, loss on sale of asset should you consider? You should consider the inflow from the asset sale. That will be your net cash inflow. Loss will be a notional loss. You don't have to worry about that because when you buy the asset, entire payment is shown as outflow as far as the cash flow is concerned. Am I right? We are focusing on cash flow. We are not focusing on what? On the profits. Everybody done writing this? Okay. Now, once you're done writing this, I will give you a sub concept. What is the meaning of the word additional working capital? Friends, have you all been to a gold showroom? What do you see when you enter the gold showroom? Gold. Wonderful answer, Anshuman. I know you will see gold. Just tell me the layout of the gold showroom. I mean, the moment you enter, what is it that attracts you? Jewelry. Do they keep the jewelry just on the table or they keep it somewhere else also? Do we have two forms of jewelry over there? One is the display jewelry. Am I right? Okay. Display or showcase jewelry. And the other one will be on the table also. All right. So, for example, Okay. Assume this is one of the dolls that is kept. It will mostly be a woman because women are the ones who are mainly into jewelry. So there will be a doll like this, and around this doll, you will have a maybe a necklace around her neck. All right. Okay. Now assume I am having showroom number one. This is showroom number one. Here I have one doll and one jewelry, and this jewelry is worth 10 lakhs. My question to you is the jewelry which is held by this particular lady, is that once it is sold, will that doll be kept empty? Mannequin or doll be kept empty? Bapida. The moment you sell this jewelry, all right, what will happen? You will have to buy a new jewelry to keep it over here. So, can I say indirectly, this is nothing but it is a permanent working capital. This will be kept there always until I shut down my business. Everybody clear with this part? Now, friends, suppose I am expanding to gold showroom number two. I'll take a fresh page. I am expanding to gold showroom number two. Okay. Now what will happen? The moment I expand to gold showroom number two, in one I already have one particular doll. In gold showroom number two, won't I need one more doll? And won't I need one more jewelry on the neck so that the people can look at this and buy? Correct? So here I will have additional investment of how many lakhs over here, friends? 10 lakhs. This is what we call it as additional working capital. All right. And the formula for additional working capital is, I'll give you the formula here. Additional working capital is equal to total working capital, total of all the working capital together minus initial working capital. So for example, total working capital is 20 lakhs minus initially I had 10 lakhs. So my extra working capital turns out to be how much? Okay. Let us say this is for year two and this is for year one. So year two minus year one will give you the extra investment in year number two. Can you write down this in your books and draw this a bit neatly? Yes, Payal, in the showroom, the jewelry on this doll are permanent working capital. Jewelry on the table is temporary. Whatever is there on the table, you can sell it. Even if you don't buy it back, there is no problem with that. That is what you call as temporary. That will, keep on rolling. But this doll and this jewelry in the neck of the doll will remain there forever. It is like a permanent investment. Am I right, Payal? Please write down this. purchase of doll is like a fixed asset. Payal, not only the doll, the jewelry on the doll is permanent working capital. Doll will be asset. Once you buy the doll will always be kept there. But the jewelry of the doll, it might change. Suppose I go, I see the doll, I like the jewelry, I buy it. But they will have to keep some jewelry there forever. Am I right? That is what you call it as permanent working capital. I'll give you one more example to understand this better. Are you all done writing the first page? Can I go to the second page now? All right, please write down this now. Working capital will be the jewelry only. The doll is a fixed asset. Doll is a fixed asset. This is working capital. Working capital means it keeps on changing. Are you all done writing this? Can you write down this also in your books now? I believe everybody is comfortable. You can chat more comfortably if you are from the web version, okay? So if you are right now attending from your phone, next time try coming on a laptop. You can just visit class.tj.com or caps if you are from caps. It will become very easy for you to, attend the class. Every business has got working capital. All right. Now this was about gold. Can I go to the next example now? I believe you're done writing this. Example number 2. Example number 2. Okay, let us talk about what can we talk about? Let's talk about many IT companies or many food delivery apps. You have all heard about Swiggy, Zomato. Okay, or I can talk about Zomato. Do you know there was a time when Zomato had come with a 1+1 offer? Okay, what was this 1+1 offer? Anshuman, what is gold? What do you mean by a 1+1 offer? Here, what they told is that if I go on the app and if I order one biryani, Zomato Gold is it? I'm not sure about that. You will get one biryani free. All right. So that means what the Zomato will do is there is a restaurant over here. Restaurant will provide the food to the Zomato delivery guy. Delivery guy will go and deliver the food to the customer, right? For doing this entire process, restaurant Zomato will pay, let us say, 500 rupees. That is 250 rupees per biryani into two biryanis. But from customer, Zomato will collect only how much money? 250 rupees. What is the loss that Zomato is making over here? That will be 250. This loss, Zomato will treat it as marketing expenditure. Now tell me, will Zomato have fund for this? Ideally, no. That is where the investors are coming into the picture. Everybody clear with that? So what the investors will do is, investors will come in and they will bring in this money by way of working capital. Or here, working capital is nothing but it is the money required to run the business. Everybody clear? So that is why, friends, Zomato, maybe when I take valuation, I'll explain to you better. It is having a loss of around 1,200 crore, but the valuation is in some $10 billion, etc. That's mainly because that loss is what they treated as working capital. So every year, as Zomato keeps on growing, their working capital goes on growing. So, for example, in year 2019-20, the working capital required by Zomato was 100 crore. 2020, the working capital required by Zomato is 125 crore. In that case, can you tell me how much is going to be the additional working capital over here? That will be 25 crore. Are you all clear with this now? Please write down. Are you all done writing this? I'm going to the next page. Anybody not done, message ND. If anybody is not done, just message ND. I will go back. Okay, Malvika, you're still writing. Please write down. I will not rush. I will go very, very slow. Everybody should understand 100%. All right, I'm going to the next page now. Sudha, that's a very good question. Payal, I'll explain to you how these valuation games are working. Okay. Now for Zomato, okay, I'll tell you I have a separate PPT on Zomato. I can just show you that. First, you finish writing this. Let me see if I can find that PPT somewhere in my laptop. So I'll show you how exactly they are planning to make profits. Okay. Not most, all startups are running at a loss pile, but people are pumping money like crazy. It is a bubble. It might break. But I am a registered valuer, so I do valuations for many startups. Recently, I have done a valuation for a another high-tech food delivery app which is launched in Kerala. Even for them, with the parameters provided to me, how much ever I try changing the valuation, it is coming to a very high valuation because of the assumption. Maybe you will understand all that once we learn the concept of valuation. You will learn that practically in my class. We'll be specializing on valuations here. This is basically loss, okay? This is also loss only. So all the losses they need funding. That funding is what they call it as working capital. Somebody raised their hand by mistake, I believe. Are you all done writing this, friends? Done? Let me check if that Swiggy Zomato PPT is there. I can just explain to you how the practical things work. Yes. I'll quickly show you that so you get a clarity on the whole thing. All right. See, the valuation, this was a little long back, $3.9 billion was the valuation. That's changed now, friends. Now the valuation is around 10 billion. It's the highest valued food tech. All right. This was made long back. The company is suffering a loss of 2,400 crore, my dear friends, not 1,000 crore. These are the numericals. Okay, you can look at this. Swiggy has made a loss of 3,900 crore. Zomato has made a loss of 2,400 crore. We are talking in crores over here. Still, they have these people who are investing in these companies. For Zomato, there are people like Gladebrook Capital, CDH Investments, etc. Swiggy, you have got Innovent Capital, Korea Investment Partners, Mirai Assets. These people are the ones who are protecting this company. The moment they back out, both the companies will break. I'll just go down. This is the logic with which they do the valuation. Listen to this carefully. What Zomato is saying is that right now they are having 12% of the market smartphones. That means if 100 people are having smartphone, only 12 people have installed Zomato app. All right. And that is giving them a daily order of 1.2 million orders. All right. So their revenue, which I understand from this 1.2 million orders, is turning out to be how much? Around 3,000 crore, and the expenses around 7,000 crore. We'll keep it that way. Revenue is 3,000 crore and the expense is 7,000 crore. All right. Expense is mostly committed in nature. It is not variable. It's all fixed expense. Suppose tomorrow this doubles to 24% or it goes up to around 2.5 times to 30%. The orders will also go up by 2.5 times. That will be this into 2.5. This will become around 3 million orders daily. The moment this happens, the revenue will jump from 3,000 crore to around 8,500 crore. All right. And the expense will remain at 7,000 crore. What profit will they make? 1,500 crore. Present value of this 1,500 crore is what turns out to be today $10 billion. Did you understand the logic of this? But the question is, what if, okay, what if this never happens? If this doesn't happen, this valuation will be a complete fake valuation and the company will collapse. All right. Right now, it is staying because of investor sentiments. Investors feel that Zomato is doing very good. Today they have 12%, they will be able to touch 30%. Are you all clear with this? So the valuation is more of an assumption game. As the assumptions change, your valuation will also change. Are you all clear with the concept of Zomato Swiggy now? I think this was the doubt of Payal and Sudha. Am I right? Okay, that's it. So there are some lessons that's given over here. Even if your business runs at a loss, doesn't mean your value is negative. Value is dependent on future cash flows. It is not based on the past cash flows. Okay. So this was just suddenly when you spoke about Swiggy, Zomato, I thought of explaining that. Are you all clear with the logic of working capital now? Every business requires working capital. Service sector requires working capital for the purpose of for the purpose of expenditure. Trading companies need it for the purpose of stockage. How far are they reliable? Pile, I'll explain to you how they make it reliable. Zomato, they will have a marketing consulting team, a third party expert. They will do a study of the industry. They will give you convincing arguments that look, right now they are having 12%. It is very easy for them to penetrate 30%. That argument is what makes the investor believe that they can invest money into Zomato. All right. But that argument might be right, might be wrong. Only future will tell the reality. Are you all clear with this now, Payal? Okay, fine. So we are done with the concept of cash flow. Everybody clear with the concept of cash flow? Zomato has now fallen down, is it? You can check all that on Money Control. That will be the platform that we will be using in my class, friends. If the investor sentiments goes negative, the price, now the price is 54. What you said is right. You can also check a graph here. In this graph, it will be very much visible. Look, the price has fallen. It was earlier 160. Now it has collapsed and it's come down to 54. So people are started to lose confidence in the IT tech. Okay. Once Zomato falls, everything else will fall. That is for sure. Fine, friends. So I believe you are done with the concept of additional working capital. So we are done with, let me go to the main page. We are done with the logic of NPV. We are done with the concept of cash flow. Now let us do the next concept of discount factor. The next concept heading, discount factor. Tell me, friends, in my class, who was doing the Pani Puri business? Who was doing Pani Puri business? Parvati. So, friends, you told Parvati's expectation is 20%. In practical reality, how will I decide the discount factor for Parvati? Or when you did your inter classes, every time the question gave you discount factor. But in reality, have you seen the discount factor somewhere? While you're saying market forces, make it more clear, more simple. What market force? And where can I go and find the discount factor? Can I Google discount factor? I'll come here and Google today's discount factor. Let's check. No, you cannot find any percentage on the Google also. Something and all they have given, calculator, etc. They have given, but they haven't given the discount factor directly. Why? Sensex, no, that is with the stock market. That can never be Parvati's discount factor. Returns what is expected from the industry. Wonderful. Inflation expectation. Parvati's expectation. Jagdish, your answer is right. It varies from person to person. It is normally a business driven concept. In a very simple language, Parvati, suppose she has got how much money I told you? 10,000 rupees, right? With this 10,000, she can have multiple options. Option number one, she can put the money in FD. If she puts the money in FD, she will get how much? 6%. Instead, Parvati can put the money in her dad's business. Let us assume her dad is giving her 20% return. Option 3, she can put the money in Pani Puri business. Now tell me, how much return will she expect from the Pani Puri business if the FD rate is 6% and if dad's business is 20%? She will expect either 20% or more because anyway the dad is giving her this money. So friends, in reality, the discount factor is the opportunity cost. If I don't do Pani Puri business, I can do father's business where I get 20% return. The next best foregone alternative. Everybody clear with this? Okay. Every person has different discount factor. Hence, it's not available on Google. This is the practical reality. Please write down this in your books now. Are you all done, friends? Write down this also. Wait, Leslie is not yet done. All right. Please write down this also in your books. Once your concept is strong, this chapter will be very, very easy for all of you. Friends, today being the first day, I haven't given you break. Normally, I give a 15 minutes break in between, okay? 6:30 to 8 o'clock will be the first session. 8:15 to 9:30 will be the second session, all right? Fine. Yes, friends, break from tomorrow. Today, just because I'm taking introduction, I just want to go in the right flow, okay? Everybody done writing this? All right, friends. So once you are done with the concept of discount factor, what is the next concept that we have to learn now? IRR profitability index. Let me do PI first, profitability index first. Profitability index. Tell me, my dear friends, who is making Pani Puri in my example? Parvati, right? Parvati is making Pani Puri. Now she has got two options. Option one, she can go for a small shop. Option 2, she can open a big shop. Okay. Present value of inflow for the small shop was, if I'm not wrong, he invested 10,000 and she was getting around 3,000, right? Okay. And the present value of outflow was, sorry, I think I'll take the entire thing. Let's assume it's not 3,000. Let's assume it is turning out to be around 15,000 rupees. And the outflow was how much? 10,000. Therefore, the NPV is turning out to be how much over here? 5,000. Whereas if she opens a big shop, her investment will be 1 lakh, but she will make 1 lakh 25,000. So here her NPV is going to be how much? 25,000. My question to you is, should Parvati go for the big shop or should she go for the small shop? Anshuman says small first. What is the logic for that, Anshuman? Swapna also says small. Why small? Give me the logic. Lower outflow. Assume that Parvati has a lot of money with her. Ashok is saying ROI is very, very high. Friends, listen carefully. If you look at this from NPV point of view, who is having a better NPV? Big has a better NPV, but with the money that is invested in Big, I can actually open 10 small shops with 1 lakh. If I open 10 small shops, my investment will be how much? 1 lakh. But I will get 1 lakh 50,000. My NPV will turn out to be how much? 50,000. So which is better, big or small? Small is actually better. That is where we come up with a new concept called as profitability index, PI. The formula is present value of inflow divided by present value of outflow. So 15,000 divided by this, I'll get the answer as 1.5. Here I get the answer as 1.25. Or the logic of this is, for small, for every 1 rupee invested, I get back 1.5 rupees. Big. For every 1 rupee invested, I get back 1.25 rupees. Hence, what is better? Small is better. Can you write down this in your books now, all of you? Are you all done writing this? Please write down this also in your books now. Are you all done writing this? Yes. Let me go to the next part now. We are done with profitability index also. All right. So tell me what is better, higher the better or lower the better? Higher the profitability index, the better for the company. The better. Okay. Perfect. Sudha, when you do minus, it is called as NPV. When you do plus, you call it as divided by, you call it as profitability index. Maybe I'll give you a chart so that you can compare these two. Okay, it will be easier for you to understand then. NPV, the formula is present value of inflow minus what? Present value of outflow. Whereas when you talk about profitability index, it is present value of inflow divided by what? Present value of outflow. All right, just write down this in your books now. I believe everybody is done writing this. Okay, right. So we are done with this part also. We'll go to the next concept now, which is called as IRR. Will keep it pending. I'll take the next concept, which is very, very important. How to value any asset. The most important concept. The moment you understand this concept, the entire SFM will look easy. And this is one reason why many other classes they don't take this concept because it's not there in your books. But since they don't take this concept as such, every chapter looks different and it takes more hours to complete all the other chapters. Here, this will be the one base concept with which we will cover all the chapters. So it becomes very, very easy for you. All right. So, friends, let me take some other person for this example. Tell me one person from this class who loves to go for long drive. Meghna. All right. Friends, let's assume that Meghna, Anshuman, Meghna, I think I spelled you wrong. Meghna is going to go for a long drive. She loves going for long drive. Hence, what she will do is now she will invest in taxi service and she will be providing taxi service to many people around. She will pick people up and drop people around in taxi. Now tell me, my dear friends, what is the cost of this car that she has purchased? Which is this car? Nano, is it? Anshuman, even Nano is not costing 1 lakh now here. Payal, MG, which is MG? I didn't follow. Innova, Morrison Garage. You want all that high-tech cars for taxi service? Let me go with Innova, basic, you know, car. And what is the cost of an Innova car? 1 lakh and all is gone here. You will never get, you'll not even get scooters nowadays for 1 lakh. Things have become so pricey. Tell me, how much is the cost of an Innova? 20 lakhs? All right. 18 lakhs? 10 lakhs. Let's check here what is approximately the cost of an Innova. It is around 13 to 16 lakhs. So I'll take an average of how many lakhs over here? 15 lakhs we will take over here, right? So now, friends, Meghna is going to buy this car and she is hoping that, Meghna, where are you from? Are you from Bangalore? Are you from Kerala? Are you from some other place? Meghna is from Bangalore. So she believes that nowadays in Bangalore, some good taxi service is not there. And once she uses this car, she will be able to make good profit. All right. So let us assume that the life of this car is going to be 1 year because Meghna is a very, very rash driver. All right. She will be driving in a very, very aggressive manner. Okay. And at the end of 1 year, she will be able to make a cash flow. What is going to be the inflow for Meghna? Everyone tell me. What will be the inflow for Meghna? The taxi revenue minus what are going to be the expenditure for Meghna? What are going to be the expenditure for Meghna? Repair, petrol, etc., etc., maintenance, etc. Assume all the revenue minus expense minus taxes provide her a cash flow of exactly 15 lakhs after 1 year. My question to you, is Meghna happy or is Meghna sad? She invests 15 lakh today. She got back 15 lakhs after 1 year. Is she happy or sad? If you say she's sad, tell me why is she sad? Why is she sad? No profit? Wonderful. Any other arguments? Harish is saying she's happy because she got 15 lakhs plus car. Okay, let me clarify one thing, Harish, over here. She is a very rash driver. At the end of 1 year, the salvage value of the car is going to be zero. She will drive left, right, crash 2 to 3 times at least. Abid says NPV is negative. Wonderful. Friends, NPV is negative. We know because we are all professional fellows. All right. Imagine, Meghna being a taxi driver. Will she know NPV, etc.? If she will know NPV, etc., will she go into taxi business? She doesn't know head or tail of NPV, but she understands business. She will tell Meghna is having two options. Option one, she could have put this 15 lakhs in her father's business. Okay. If she puts this in her father's business, she would have got at least 1.5 lakhs of profit. Am I right? But by putting this money, so this is father's business. Assuming father is giving her 10%. Instead, if she puts the money in taxi, she will be investing 15 today. She will get back how much money? 15 lakhs. So now tell me, friends, if this is the scenario, will Meghna buy the car? Yes or no? So Meghna will not buy the car. I want somebody from this class who is selling the car. Who wants to be a car seller in this class? Anshuman, let me take you now at least. So Anshuman is the seller of the car. Now tell me, my dear friends, Anshuman wants to sell the car, but Meghna is not buying the car. Just like Meghna, Nobody in Bangalore will buy the car because if Meghna is not making profit, nobody else will make profit. Am I right? Now tell me, Anshuman is happy or sad? Anshuman is very, very sad. So tell me, friends, what will Anshuman do now? He wants to somehow sell the car. What will Anshuman do? EMI. Reduce the price. That is the only way out. So now Anshuman will call up Meghna and tell Meghna, special offer for you. I will give you the car at 14 lakhs. Take it. Tell me, my dear friends, will Meghna take the car at 14 lakhs? Yes or no? No. Why do you say no? If Meghna puts 14 lakhs in her dad's business, she will get 10% or she will get 1.4 lakhs in her hands. By putting the same money in taxi, 15 is the inflow that she will get, 14 is the outflow. So she will make a profit of only 1 lakh, which is better. 1.4 is better. She will not buy the car. Are you all clear with this now? Okay. Now tell me, Anshuman, is he happy or sad? Sad. What will Anshuman do now? Tell me, my dear friends. What will Anshuman do? He will again reduce the cost. How much will be the new cost? Now he will tell, I will give you the car at 13 lakhs. Now everyone tell me, friends, if it is 13 lakhs, she puts in dad's business, she will get how much profit? 1.3 lakh. But if she puts in car, how much will she get? 15 will be the inflow, 13 will be the outflow. She will make 2 lakhs, which is better now. Car is better. So what will Meghna do now? Meghna will buy the car. Friends, if Meghna buys the car, just like Meghna, other people will also buy the car. Now tell me, Anshuman is happy or sad? Anshuman is happy, but he's confused. He's like, everybody is coming and buying the car. Demand is there for the car. Am I selling it at a very low price? What will now Anshuman do slowly? He will call Meghna and tell Meghna, sorry, one mistake happened. 13 lakh plus road tax, etc. is there. You do one thing, you pay me 13 lakh 63,000. Now tell me, will Meghna buy or will she not buy? Take your calculator and do it on your own and tell me. She will still buy because if she puts the money in dad's business, she will get 1.363. If she puts this money in taxi, it will be 15 minus 13.636. Sorry, 636, correct? So what's the profit that she'll make over here? Is it 1.37, friends? And here also it's approximately, wait, I think I've made some mistake. Yeah, correct. Here also it is 1.36 only. Absolutely right. Here also it will be 1.36. Is it almost the same, friends? So I would say that value of the car will finally turn to be 113.63 lakhs. Have you all understood so far? Friends, this answer I got using the rules of demand and supply. Did I use any SFM formula or anything? No. It was demand and supply, it was pure economics. That is how in reality the market price gets decided. For example, Zomato was 150, it came down to 50 rupees. It is based on what? Demand and supply. So in reality, price for every product is determined by demand and supply. But using financial management, we can derive this answer. For deriving this answer, I will use the particular table. financial management methodology. Year, cash flow, discount factor, discounted cash flow. All right. Now, year. Year one, how much cash flow is she getting? 15 lakhs. Her father is giving her how much percent? 10%. So I'll get 0.909 over here. Do I get the answer as 13.63 lakhs over here? Is this the same answer we got using demand and supply? Am I right, friends? So, can I say from this that, hold on, can I say from this that value of a car is the present value of future cash flows which the car can generate? So if car is able to generate more money, the value of the car will be more. If car can generate less money, the value of the car will be very, very less. Can you write down till here in your books now? I'll get some water and come back, friends. Write down the story in your own words, friends. Payal, I'll explain that part once again. I'll explain that part once again. Here, I'll just brief out again. Meghna is doing taxi service. She is taking Innova for a value of 15 lakhs. At the end of year one, she is getting exactly 15 lakhs back. Write down the story in your books. Take your own time. Write down the story. Every page, I will just explain the story. You write down in your own words so that later on you will remember the story. All right. I'll go to the last part. You be cool, Payal. I'll explain the last part also. We'll go step by step. Are you all done? All right. Now write down this. So scenario 1, the car is having a cost of 15 lakhs. Cash inflow will come over a period of 1 year and not at the Ashok, can you please elaborate on the last part? So this will be 1.5 lakhs if she is putting in the father's business. No profit if she puts in the taxi. Hence, she will not buy the car. Yes, Sudha, I am assuming that this is present value of inflow. This is present value of outflow. No, this is not present value. This is the inflow after 1 year. This is inflow after 1 year, Ashwini, not immediately. Exactly, Ashwini. Discount factor is the equilibrium. Absolutely right. Can I go to the next page now? All right, please write down this now. If the price is 14 lakhs, even then, Meghna will not buy. Why? Because father will give her 1.4, but she can buy it. She will get only 1 lakh in the taxi business. Write down the story and understand the logic thoroughly. Are you all done? Fine, friends. I'll go to the next part. Next is 13 lakhs. What happens in 13 lakhs is father will give only 1 lakh 30,000, car will give 2 lakhs. So what is better? 2 lakh is better. So here you can write down Meghna will buy the car and others will also buy the car. Hence, demand will go up. Hence, demand will go up. Can you write down this now? Are you all done writing this, friends? I hope you're all clear with the logic so far, everyone. All right. Last point is this one. Here is, I think somebody asked for clarification here, right? Now listen. If the price is 13.63, Meghna's father will also give 1.36. Taxi will also give almost 1.36. So Meghna will be indifferent between dad's business and taxi. So finally, this is going to be the point at which everybody will be happy. Even Anshuman will be happy to sell the car. Even Meghna will be happy to buy the car. All right. So this is the optimum price. Optimum price driven by demand and supply. Are you all clear with this now? Everyone, please write down. Are you all done writing this, friends? Perfect. Finally, you write down this. The same answer we can derive using this methodology also. I believe all of you are done writing this also. Let everyone finish. I will slow down. This is the most important concept, friends. From tomorrow, every class you will see this concept being applied because ultimately this is about valuation. CA final is all about business valuation, and valuation is done based on present value of future cash flows. That's how we talked about Zomato also. Today it's at a loss. Future they might make cash flow, hence they have a high valuation. Fine, friends. Are you all done writing this now? Any thoughts about Paytm? I need to analyze that part, Anshuman. I haven't done that. I'll check that and get back to you. Tech companies is having a very unique valuation method. Baiju's app, huge turnover but huge losses. Now slowly they have started entering into the physical classes sector. Everybody done writing this? All right. So friends, the rule is like this. Value of any asset is nothing but it is the present value of future cash flows which the asset can generate. I want all of you to repeat this definition 5 times because it's very, very important. Value of any asset is present value of future cash flows which the asset can generate. Value of any asset is the present value of future cash flows which the asset can generate. Value of any asset is nothing but the present value of future cash flows that the asset can generate. Value of an asset is present value of future cash flows. Value of an asset is present value of future cash flows. This applies universally. Now, friends, I will give you a few questions. Give me the answer for that. Meghna is doing what? Taxi business, right? Assume tomorrow the Karnataka government, she's from Bangalore, Karnataka government is going to ban all the auto rickshaws. They will say no more auto rickshaws, no more metros, no more buses, only one transport system, taxi. If that happens, what will happen to the future cash flow of taxi? It will boom high. Once it goes up, what will happen to the value of the car? Now Meghna will not have a problem paying 20 lakhs also because the car is giving her 25 lakh rupees back. Are you understanding my point now, friends? Right? Question number two. Tell me who is your favorite actor? Tell me your favorite actor. No favorite actor for anybody? None of you watch movie? Leonardo DiCaprio, Ashok, I will cry. Tell any Bollywood actor or some, local actors. Mahesh Babu. Let me take Mahesh Babu for this example. I have never taken Mahesh Babu before. So tell me, okay, Parvati says Mammootty. I think we have people from different states here. Andhra fellows are saying Mahesh Babu. Kerala fellows are saying Mammootty. Anshuman says that KGF dude. Anshuman, what is the name of that KGF dude? Yash. All right. Now tell me, how much money does Mammootty charge for a movie? How much money does Mahesh Babu charge for a movie? How much money does Yash charge for a movie? Also tell me a name of any flop actor, absolutely useless actor. Karnataka fellows will say Hucha Venkat. Wonderful. Any other super flop actors? Abhishek Bachchan. Amazing, yeah. I hope Abhishek Bachchan will not attend my class. He is a super flop actor. Arjun Kapoor. All right. Now I'll just check. All right. We'll just check. We'll just Google and check. Okay. Price charged by Yash for movies. We'll just get to know approximately. Oh, he's saying money doesn't motivate me. But how much money did he charge for the movie? Hrithik Roshan is charging around 50 crore. Shah Rukh Khan is charging around 60 crore per film. Amitabh Bachchan around 20-25 crore. Yes, let's just go and check. He will say money is not motivating me and he will take a lot of money also. Have they told anything about how much money he has taken? That won't be told here. Yash charges how much for movie? Let's check it. See, this fellow is charging around 5 crore. He's being a local Kannada actor. He's charging around 5 crore per movie. Okay. Same way, we'll just check how much is Mammootty charging per movie. He is charging around 2 to 3, 4. 4 to 5 crore is what they have told. So I think all are coming on the same thing. Let's check about Mahesh Babu. 55 crore, yeah. This fellow is going at a very different level. I think now you saw here 55 crore. This fellow is charging around 5 crore. This fellow is charging around 5 crore. Let us check how much is Abhishek Bachchan charging for a movie. Oh, this fellow is charging 10 crore, yeah. He's not that bad. So when you compare it with Yash, he might be getting less. Let us check Hucha Venkat. Hucha Venkat, mostly people will pay money to him not to watch, not to act in the movie here. Hucha Venkat drama released. What happened? Nobody is paying him any money, friends. It's zero only. Now tell me why all are in the film industry. One fellow is getting 5 crore, other fellow is getting 10 crore, one fellow is getting 55 crore. Friends, value of a celebrity is also nothing but it is the present value of future cash flow that celebrity can generate. If Mammootty is working in a movie, that movie is generating 10 crore revenue, Mammootty can charge 5 crore. Yash is working in a movie, Yash is doing a movie. I think I wrote it wrong. Yash was 5 crore and Mahesh Babu was 55 crore, right? Okay. His movie is generating 20-30 crore. He can charge 5 crore. Mahesh Babu's movie must be generating 100 crore. So he is able to demand how much money? 55 crore. Hucha Venkat does not get any money at all. Value will be zero. So value of a celebrity is also nothing but the present value of future cash flows their movies can generate. Any asset, friends, value derives from the value of the future cash flow. Is everybody clear with this concept, friends? They get money from dancing in marriage and birthdays. All right. Friends, today we covered around 5 concepts. One concept is pending. We'll do that tomorrow. All right. I covered NPV, cash flow, discount factor, profitability index, and how to value an asset. This one thing we will do tomorrow. All right. Whatever was taken today, was it comfortable for all of you, friends? Yes, we will go at the same pace, slow and steady, all right, so that everybody understands 100% of what is being covered. Whatever doubts you get, you can ask me anytime or you can WhatsApp me also. Very soon, I will create a WhatsApp group so that everyone who is joining for the SFM class can be a part of this WhatsApp group also. Everybody clear? So let me pack up my session now. Time is 9:30. Many of you will be having article shift. I don't want you to miss out on your office times also. Have a lovely day ahead, friends. You want the last slide? Yes, please write down if you want to write down this. Harish. Are you all done? All right, friends. So let's pack up our session with this now, friends. We'll continue tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock. First week, 7 o'clock. Next week onwards, I will shift the time to 6:30. All right, friends. Have a lovely time ahead. Take care. Thank you so much. Thank you.